this one's like going to be a little bit more sentimental. So we've been kind of going through set stories, and I grew up as a film baby, so kind of just going to film sets my whole life and really getting a lot out of it in terms of experience and just fascination with the whole world. So I was with IATSE, I think, just doing like random daily calls or whatever. So they'd call you and you go somewhere you never really knew where, like wear your steel-toe boots and just show up and you don't even know what you're doing. So there was this one day that I got called on a daily, and I showed up, and I ended up, normally you're with a partner, so like you'll get called and then you'll be with somebody else for the day, and like you just do whatever, like it's just always so random. So I show up in like some warehouse or whatever, and who did I end up getting paired up with that day? It was my uncle. So he was on the same call as me, and he was like so excited that we were on the same call together. And I was like, oh my God. And it was like not a glamorous day. We were nowhere near the set. We were moving stuff all over the place, like just like moving crap everywhere. And then he kind of took like a big brunt of like the day, and I thought that was like so sweet, because he like just trying to help his niece out and make sure that I had an okay day. And then at every family gathering after that, he'd always be like, remember that day we were on call together? And he was like so excited. So I kind of look back at that fondly now, because my uncle like passed away a couple of years ago. And he was a big pillar in our family. So, it's a little bit harder. Like we all really miss him, but I guess it's kind of like with me to carry that story on now. I remember the day we were called together, and again, just lugging gear all over the place. Like it was awful, but I kind of look back on that fondly now, and it's like weird how those are the days that, you just never forget, even though at the time you don't think it's like a big deal. Whew. So yeah, my uncle was an amazing musician, just so supportive of like everybody in the family, playing music and working in film. He really loved my band, Lovely Killbots, so sometimes I'll go to my aunts and my cousins and that will come on, and I always kind of think like, I just always have a smile on my face when that happens, because that's just like who he was. So my story to kind of keep passing on now and kind of remember like how excited he was that we got to work together, even though it was an awful day. But that was a set story, so.